The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We often look around and blame the world for our struggles. We point fingers at people, circumstances, lack of opportunities, or time. But the real battle? It's not between you and others. It's between you and yourself. This speech is not about external competition. It's not about beating someone else. It's about looking in the mirror and realizing your greatest enemy and your greatest hope both live inside you. Every time you hit snooze instead of rising early, that's you versus you. Every time you choose comfort over growth, junk food over health, excuses over effort, that's you versus you. What does you versus you really mean? It means there are two versions of you. The person you are now shaped by habits, fear, doubt, past failures, and comfort. The person you can become powered by discipline, belief, effort, and a hunger for more. These two are in a constant fight. Every day, every hour. One side wants to grow, hustle, build, and rise. The other wants to rest, play safe, and avoid pain. The battlefield is your mind. And the prize? Your future. Why most people lose the inner battle? Most people lose not because the world is too hard, but because they give up on themselves. They listen to the voice that says, "I'm not good enough. I'll start tomorrow. It's too late for me. What if I fail?" This voice is not your enemy. It's your inner weakness, and it's begging to be defeated. The truth is simple. No one outside can defeat you unless you've already surrendered from within. You're not competing with anyone else. Stop measuring your worth by someone else's success. Your competition isn't your classmate, your coworker, or your neighbor. It's not the rich guy on Instagram or the successful woman on YouTube. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Ask yourself, did I grow today? Did I try harder today? Did I beat my own laziness, fear, or doubt today? If yes, you won. If no, then tomorrow is your next chance. The power of self-mastery. When you understand that everything begins with you, you gain real power. You stop blaming, you stop waiting, you stop comparing, and you start building. You start improving. You start fighting for your own greatness. The hardest battle you will ever fight is the battle to be yourself in a world that wants you to be someone else. But this speech isn't about pleasing the world. It's about unlocking the strongest version of yourself. So now, ask yourself honestly, are you your biggest supporter or your biggest enemy? Are you building your future or sabotaging it? Are you growing or standing still? Because in the end, it's always you versus you. Part 2. The fight between comfort and growth. Growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. Toads? Neil Ater by Donald Walsh. Have you ever asked yourself why it's so hard to grow? Why it's so easy to watch one more video, scroll through your phone, sleep a little longer, but so hard to get up early, go to the gym, or work on your dreams? The answer is simple. Comfort feels good. Growth feels hard. But here's the truth. Everything you want is on the other side of discomfort. The two choices we face every day. Every single day, you have two choices. Choose comfort. Stay in bed. Avoid difficult conversations. Skip the workout. Put off your goals. Choose growth. Wake up early. Face your fears. Work when it's tough. Chase your dreams even when you're tired. The comfortable path is easy now, but painful later. The growth path is hard now, but beautiful later. Growth hurts, but so does staying the same. Ask yourself this. Does failing hurt? Yes. But does regret hurt more? Absolutely. Regret is the heaviest pain in life. The pain of knowing you could have been more, but chose less. Your future self is watching you. One day you'll look back and either be proud or full of regret. That choice is made today in every small decision. Why most people choose comfort. Most people never become great, not because they weren't talented, but because they were too comfortable. They wait for the perfect time, wait for motivation, wait for life to get easier. But the perfect time never comes. Motivation doesn't last. And life never gets easier. You must get stronger. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps burning. Don't depend on motivation to act. It's a feeling. And feelings change. Winners don't act when they feel like it. They act because it's who they are. Comfort whispers, rest now, enjoy now. But discipline says, let's build now, so we can enjoy later. You're not weak. You're just too used to being comfortable. Break that pattern. Train your mind like a muscle. Because growth comes from struggle, not ease. Your mission: grow every day. Make this your mission. Do one thing every day that makes you uncomfortable. Wake up at 5 a.m. Speak up in a meeting. Take a cold shower. Say no to junk food. Work on your dream for 30 minutes daily. These small decisions change everything. Not overnight, but over time they transform your life. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to be disciplined. Because when you master yourself, you win the war within. And when you win that war, there's nothing in the world you cannot conquer. Part 3. Silencing the inner critic. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. We all have a voice inside our head. Sometimes it pushes us. Sometimes it encourages us. But many times it doubts us, criticizes us, and tries to stop us. That voice is your inner critic. And in the battle of you versus you, it's often the loudest opponent. The mind can be your best friend or worst enemy. The truth is, your mind can either be a weapon to push you forward, or a barrier that holds you back. Think about how many dreams die not because of others, but because we talk ourselves out of them. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? I'll never make it. Others are better than me. This voice keeps millions of people stuck in average lives. But here's the truth. You don't have to believe everything you think. Change the dialogue, change your life. You can train your mind the way you train your body. Here's how you do it. Catch the negative thought. Become aware of the voice that tells you, you can't. Challenge the thought. Ask, is this true? Is this helpful? Replace it with power. Speak the opposite. I can. I will. Watch me. It may feel fake at first, but over time, it rewires your brain. You go from saying, I can't, to, I'm capable. From, I'm not ready, to, I'll prepare and grow. Build mental toughness, one thought at a time. Success doesn't just come from actions. It starts with beliefs. If you believe you're weak, you'll act small. If you believe you're powerful, you'll take bold steps. Your beliefs shape your reality. Change your self-talk, and your actions will follow. Train your mind to believe in you, even when no one else does. Progress, not perfection. Your inner critic loves perfection. It says, if you can't do it perfectly, don't do it. If you can't be the best, don't start. If you make a mistake, you're a failure. But growth comes from progress, not perfection. Start messy. Learn as you go. Celebrate improvement, not just results. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to get 1% better every day. Use pain as fuel. When the voice in your head says, you failed, respond with, that's my lesson. Every setback is fuel. Every mistake teaches. Every fall makes you stronger. If you stand back up, you either win or you learn. There is no losing. Train your mind daily. Like a muscle, your mind must be trained. Read daily. Affirm your goals. Visualize success. Speak kindly to yourself. Cut out negativity. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need you to believe in you. Because in the end, it's you versus you. And when you master your mind, you win the war. Part 4. Becoming your strongest self. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. In the battle of you versus you, you're not just fighting to survive, you're fighting to thrive, to grow, to become the strongest version of yourself. And that strength, it doesn't come from luck. It comes from discipline, habits, mindset, and choices. Who you were is not who you have to be. Too many people let their past define their future. I've always been lazy. I've always failed. This is just how I am. But you're not your past. You're not your mistakes. You're not your family. You're not your failures. You are who you choose to become starting right now. Every day is a fresh chance to rewrite your story. Build yourself like a machine. Becoming your strongest self means engineering your life intentionally. 1. Set standards, not wishes. Don't wish to be disciplined. Set the standard that you are disciplined. 2. Design your environment. Surround yourself with people who push you. Eliminate distractions. Make success your default. 3. Make non-negotiable habits. Wake up early. Move your body. Read daily. Eat clean. Plan your day. Small habits equals big identity shift. Stack wins, build identity. Every time you follow through on a hard thing, you're telling your brain, I'm the kind of person who does what needs to be done. These small wins stack up. They build confidence. They form a new identity. Not someone who tries, someone who executes. Speak power, not pity. Words have power. If you say, I'm tired, I'm stuck, I'm not good at this, you stay weak. But if you say, I'm focused, I'm learning, I'm built for this, you activate strength. Change your language. Change your life. Master your emotions. Strong people feel emotions, but are not ruled by them. Feel fear, act anyway. Feel tired, do it anyway. Feel doubt, push forward anyway. That's what strength looks like. Emotional mastery is the hidden superpower of greatness. Be relentless in growth. Your strongest self is not a destination. It's a lifestyle. Always learning, always growing, always upgrading. Ask yourself daily, what did I do today to grow? Where did I improve? What can I do better tomorrow? Your goal isn't to be better than others. It's to be better than who you were yesterday. Choose to lead your life. Don't live on autopilot. Don't wait for motivation. Lead your life. Make decisions based on your vision, not your emotions. Discipline over drama. Commitment over comfort. Purpose over pleasure. This is how legends are built. Part 5. The final battle. Choose victory. In the end, it's not about beating others. It's about conquering the one in the mirror. You've come a long way. You've faced your fear. You've silenced your doubt. You've grown stronger, smarter, and more disciplined. Now comes the final test. The moment you must decide who wins, the old you, or the unstoppable you. This is your final battle. Fight for the life you deserve. No more excuses. No more blaming. No more waiting. From this moment on, you choose to fight for the life you want, the dreams you have, the person you were born to become. You versus you isn't a one-time fight. It's a war that happens every day. Every sunrise brings a new round, and every action is a punch thrown toward your success or your surrender. So fight like your future depends on it, because it does. Win in your mind first. All victories begin in your mind. Ask yourself, are your thoughts aligned with your goals? Are you feeding your mind strength or weakness? Are you focusing on fear or on purpose? Remember, the strongest warriors win the war within before they win the war outside. Train your mind like a champion. Visualize victory. Repeat affirmations of strength. Crush self-doubt the moment it whispers. Execute with relentless consistency. Now, it's time to act. No more half effort. No more sometimes. No more quitting on hard days. Consistency is the sword that slays the old you. It's what separates legends from dreamers. Show up when you don't feel like it. Do the work when no one's watching. Build momentum until you're unstoppable. Let every action be a vote for the person you're becoming. Build an unshakable legacy. When you fight the old you and win, you don't just change your life, you inspire others. You show your family, your community, the world, that greatness is possible. That discipline beats luck. That sacrifice brings power. That growth is a choice. Your legacy is built not on luck, but on consistency, integrity, and courage. Leave behind a story worth telling, a life that screams, I didn't give up. Choose victory every day. Victory is not an event. It's not a gold medal or a viral moment. Victory is a daily decision. To keep going when it's hard, to improve when it's easier to stay the same, to show up when everyone else quits. This is the way of the relentless, the disciplined, the motivated, the ones who beat themselves to become themselves. Final words. You are your greatest obstacle and your greatest opportunity. It's not the world versus you. It's not the haters versus you. It's you versus you. So rise, push, break limits, and win the battle, not once, but every day. Because in the end, the greatest victory is becoming the best version of you.